What is up, Counter-Strike gamers and Counter-Strike fans? Welcome back to Game Arena Ohio State University, where we are coming at you with Operation Winter, the second Counter-Strike 2 tournament, and the return of me on commentary. If you liked me last time, you'll be seeing a lot of me today. I don't plan on leaving this room unless I got to do a couple of important health-related things, if you catch my drift. And yeah, we got an excellent lineup. It sounds like going into today, we had 15 teams, but I think one of them flaked. So 14-team lineup for you. A lot of matches trying to see who's going to get to the top spots for tomorrow. So let's see who could stay alive with our first matchup between Lurky's FOMO and Conviction. We've already gotten past the knife round, and Lurky's FOMO taking the CT side and Conviction T side. Don't know who won the knife round, I will say that. But, and yeah, sorry, had to finish off the startup, but Lurky's FOMO gets started on Nuke. Get an early timeout going. We'll let that go away. But yeah, let's look at the lineup. Oh my god, they actually had one? Sorry. Let's look at the lineup. Starting off our first match, we have everybody on the CT side on the board except for Diabetic and Colsey leading with 2 kills. Might be someone to look out for. And then on the other side, Diaz got 2 themselves. And you know, a lot of missed kills on that side. Yeah, not too much to analyze just with how late we got into it, but hey, that's okay. Hope that you and me, you the viewers, me the talker, have a fun time figuring out these teams, figuring out the players' identities, because you know, a lot of these teams are coming from smaller, lesser-known parts, and they're all in it to win it. Colsey playing outside, trying to peek on top of Marshmallow, and Cheese is running back, realizing that probably not going to be able to outplay with the Glock. Jester's getting the lineup right on the CT behind the box, but ooh, and we get MP7 kills coming from Monster, spraying down outside and, you know, cleaning up these T's. Yeah, just a solid 4K for Monster, or 3K for Monster. Nothing too crazy. It's what you'd expect from a second round where, you know, Conviction obviously wasn't buying, really. And, yeah. On the third round, yet another tactical timeout. Could this be part of their grand strategy? Or is this more of a administrative thing? Got some meat riders in chat for the meat wagon. Gotta ask them to keep it in their pants, you know, save those hashtags for when the meat wagon comes. Pause. Pause. I really hope that, well, they're running out of tactical timeouts, and I can't wait for that. Can't wait for this just to be a little more speed, a little more aggression in going between round and round. What is the split? We got Monster playing outside, and it looks like 2 playing A from Heaven, 2 playing B. Colsey is pushing up just a fair deal through Trophy, now going through Vending Machine Hall. And yeah, Diabetic taking point with the MP7. Good frag to get him out of there, but just doing a little bit of damage. Right now, the slow play is felt. Conviction is just looking for picks, looking for any CT who tries to be a little too forward. And the CTs have pretty good spread on everything. Yeah, it's just a war of attrition at the moment. Nobody's really playing their hand quite yet. Some utilities being spent, but right now it just seems more of a distraction. The full outside commitment is in effect. It seems like PZ is trying to bait for, you know, something indoors. Solo. Monster gets flashed out, and the T's are able to push into a site. Some good kills coming into the site. Headshot into Heaven. You know, you always gotta love getting that one. You know, you're at the vertical disadvantage, and you're always thinking, "There's no way." Yeah, Diabetic and Colsey got to be aware that they are pretty close to
Is there dead trap?
an enemy. They're just looking for any picks that they can get. Yeah, there's Cheese, who played it very silently. For a second, I thought that I missaw him. I was like, oh, is that actually a player at a different site? But no, I was playing Heavens, quiet as ever. And yeah, these T's have got this one locked up. Just a little bit of momentum, and they were able to run away with it. Might have been a slow start to the round, but those that flash into that flash into Mini was really all it required. Pretty good stuff from Conviction, who's now sitting on a full stack of AKs and you know, Lurky's FOMO. We got, you know, a lack of helmet on Jakey, and we got Scout and an MP7. Probably would prefer to have better SMG and an AWP instead, but this is where we are. Looks like the CTs are playing a little bit more up and forward on their defense. Colsey's trying to get a pick, but looks like it's not going to work out well for him. Tries to molly on top of Mini. Diaz is safe, but decides to drop down. And yeah, isn't going to find anything in secret. I can't even do with that name. Come on, man. Ooh, Colsey getting a tag. Pretty good damage applied to Diaz, who is taken down pretty quickly. Definitely helped by the Colsey assist damage with the Scout. And Monster gets flashed out, but not turbo flashed. Is able to take down Unknown. Can I just say Unknown? That looks like Unknown from Pokemon. It kind of looks like No, there's nothing. That's Unknown. So yeah, Lurky's FOMO able to drive off any sort of hope that Conviction had in, you know, keeping that stint alive. And we're able to get some better weapons on the board. But Diabetic is really surgically attached to this MP7. And, you know, Lucky's FOMO, we're also getting that final tactical timeout cashed in. We are going to see, you know, nothing for 10 seconds. So far, Monster's looking like the one to beat, the one you don't want to meet in a dark alley. And you know, everybody's on the board on the Conviction side, but besides Diaz having 3 kills, you know, it's 2 more than second place. It's not exactly like they have a deterministic leader over there. And with the way they've been buying, it's still too hard for me to determine who's like, you know, who's the opper, who's all that. It looks like this timeout is taking more of a technical side, and I'll take this opportunity to dress up a little. Still figuring out this technical timeout. It's, I don't know. Somebody's computer crash. I haven't heard anything officially. Headset issue. Okay. I feel like on the hierarchy of things that could be a problem, headset issues like pretty fine to have, you know. It's not oh, the server broke, or oh, the computer's not working anymore, or someone's display was malfunctioning. Headset, it's like, we got other headsets here. Let's go find another headset. I think. I can't speak on staff at Game Arena, but yeah. Let's get a look at, you know, these players. Let's get a look at their. I think they all have their knives pulled. Okay, I'm liking what I'm seeing on the hands of Colsey. Monster's looking pretty good too. You gotta respect the M9. Ooh, that one's kind of clean though. Okay, Jakey's nice. That's not a knife. Get him out. Get him the hell out of here. And then, unfortunately, this Karambit is being obscured by the HUD. So, you know, but you know, now we can take a look at the other team. Oh, okay, we got another Karambit. Beautiful. Wow. And this time actually inspected so I can see it past the HUD. What the hell is that? Get it the hell. Actually, you know what? We love a classic. And okay. Well, you know, this is a nice looking AK, or at least the 20% of it that I can see. And then, yeah, just another standard default. Hey, whatever, man. Where's my headset? Where's this headset that's causing so much problems? I think I got to give it to this one, just because it's the one that's been on the screen the longest. It's like when I look at this knife, I think of Operation Winter at GACS. Glad we got started with Nuke. Nuke's the best map in the game. I hope that every single map that's played in this tournament is Nuke. I want this ban list to get us all the way to Nuke every single time. I want to see vents. I want to see... honestly, that's pretty much it. I just want to see vent dives. I want to see good vertical play. Let's go from bomb site A to bomb site B a little bit. You know, let's get some wild rotations. Ooh, a timer. You guys know what that means. We're getting back into it. Whoa. Back into small-scale LAN Counter-Strike. This is that real Counter-Strike. It's like a what if it was the quality of like matchmaking players you found online, except with, you know, no latency. That's that real Counter-Strike. Monster's playing on top of hut, looking for somebody poking out of hut. Colsey's able to defend over on ramp, and the Molotov kind of makes it difficult for him to get back onto it. Realizing that he's kind of backing out, but looks like trying to get back into CT spawn, aiming into hell, trying to get something going. And just like that, oh, just the perfect swing back from the T side, not giving him that visual. But honestly, if they double poked out, that could have been good for T side. Honestly, that could have gone either way, but you know, that's just a different reality that we don't have a sight into. Monster's looking for something. I think he knows that there are players on B site. He knows that something's going to happen, but he's just really keeping an eye out for this vent. PZ has a good bead on the people coming down ramp. It could get lit up here on ramp shortly. And the utility's coming out. PZ vision denied. Colsey's popping out and checking for that corner. Was not in a good position for him. PZ gets to stay alive. No damage taken. PZ has to look up at a balcony. And right now the CTs have the player advantage. They get visual on PZ. PZ's able to kill. And PZ gets taken down. And the bomb still is able to go off. Excellent round by the T side. Just a little, you know, a little messy in keeping it locked down so they, you know, don't get to keep any of their weapons. But hey, a win's a win. And an explosive win. You know, you get that little extra money. Get that little extra money. So Lurky's FOMO definitely not keeping it, they're not sandbagging. Breaking the door, cheese, and just pushing through hut. Latzera getting some good damage off that nade, but only, I said good damage, but really only on one player. And right now, CT is getting taken down to 3 players. Diabetic's able to lock it down in lobby. Heads back to ramp to try and keep himself alive. Probably going to try and either go heaven or just run away. Monster's a little too committed in and gets smoked out of mini, and it looks like the CTs are just going to let this one play out. And can you blame him? This is a scary situation. Those MAC-10s, while cheap, they fire bullets just as good as any gun. Yeah, just a full save from the CT side. Ain't no shame in it. Diaz looking for the ultimate humiliation. Can he take down any names? Oh, he can? Only one, though. Jakey has to live with that. But Jakey only did have a pistol, so it might not be the... If you had to have anybody die in that situation, I think Jakey's like, at least it was me. At least it was me. These are coming out. They're doing a nice little split route, primarily going into lobby, and the bomb, you know, dropped outside of it. Wait, did somebody pick it up? No, it still dropped. And yeah, looks like there's some counterplay. We're actually trying to poke out outside. They're not going to find anybody because they have now completely committed to, looks like we're going ramp. Yep. And the way they have thrown the utility towards the entrance into B, could be a rotation into heaven. We got 3 players thinking about it. Yeah, it looks pretty convincing. They're taking the ladder. Yup. I'm familiar with your game. And Colsey is just waiting for something to happen that just isn't gonna. Complete group effort to try and lock things down on B. They're moving like a conga line right now. No Team Fortress 2 taunt. Pause. Coming out of secret. Just trying to peek any corner and see if there's going to be some Lucky's FOMO team member that's going to spoil their fun. Actually getting a kill onto heaven with the worst pistols and a MAC-10 or an MP7. Very interesting, but yeah, Jester and PZ kind of remind them who's got the advantage in this range. Diabetic actually going to line up for a kill. Weird positioning for PZ. Ooh, and yeah, that is a, you know, hindsight's 20/20, and I'm like, ooh, that, would I have done that? I think I would have done exactly what he did. You know, you had the Molotov pulled out. You're like, oh my God. Yeah, pretty solid run from Lurky's FOMO. Just 3 streak, looking pretty strong. They're buying the weapons they want. They have the cash they want. But now we got ops on both sides. I feel like this is the first round that we've seen an op. And we got 2 of them. So that's a good deal right there. Colsey getting it started. And yeah, you know. So Colsey and Diaz, those are my offers. I don't have too much paper around me, but that's just going to be what I'm writing down on the back of some receipt paper. And take it down by Diaz. My bad. I was misreading kill feeds for a sec. Cheese is trying to get something going, trying to regroup with his brothers who are in secret. Is he going down? Are they coming up? Looks like they're going down. Yeah, just only. Still, I feel like more's happened, but it's still 4v4 this round. And I think they both. I think the CTs are properly planning B, which is cool. Sometimes this can be a little trickier to determine. And yeah, Jakey's gonna find someone popping out in his left. Who found someone's secret? Pulls his vision away. Squeaky, wait. Oh my god. Whatever.
Bomb has been planted.
Got the bomb down. There's good damage on the CTs from that frag. And Colsey's just looking for somebody to pop out. It's probably not going to happen. And taken down by Diaz with the overkill headshot. Yeah, this has been a really good match from Lurky. And, yeah, Conviction doesn't want to be a part of it. They're tired of this mess. Latzera saving the op. Might see it given back to Colsey. We'll see. And overall, I think we got a pretty good op showcase from Colsey and Diaz there. Colsey getting that started outside through the smoke. Maybe not through the smoke, but like over the smoke. And Diaz obviously probably turning the tide there. Getting solid kills and denying the chance of a win. So good stuff from both sides, but you know, Lurky's just looking pretty solid, pretty amped up. It's such a volatile map, though. I mean, you know, you're dealing with nuclear fission on a nuclear reactor, so it better be volatile. But who will be able to harness this nuclear power? Has anybody ever done this before? This sounds terrible. Unknown. Looking for something. Where's the something? It looks like lobby, you know, any pokes out through lobby they'll be ready for. So, ooh, gets a little tag in, and Colsey's able to run away through trophy. Yeah, Colsey got the op back from Latzera. Good kills from the CT side. PZ able to get the bomb and stay alive, trying to push into A site, but the amount of damage that he's taken might not be the best idea. Diabetic's trying to get in there, has to go through a smoke and isn't really wanting to bite. And Latzera kind of has the situation set up. Don't see the utility being pressed out for him, and yeah, able to get a kill on the offer. Not ready for Cheese, but right now the health economy on the T side is so bad that it's just immediately closed down. Colsey gets to keep the op. Monster and Diabetic staying alive. Diabetic, who is really stressing me out with keeping it just to the MP7, but that's just me. That's not a, you know, a condemnation of the way he's playing. I'm just like, get him for, ah! Diaz just doing something. Yeah, just some nice little kills outside. Cheese trying to lead the charge. And we got PZ and Monster taking down some of the top fraggers this game. So right now it's going to be, you know, who is the best fragger now on the server? Who's alive? Let's go Conviction, says Somar1175, biggest fan. If you tune in to me playing in a Counter-Strike LAN and you're cheering me on, I might start crying. Real talk. I hope none of them have the Twitch chat open because, you know, you probably don't want to game while you're crying. Diabetic's ready with the MP7. Diabetic is the lord of the MP7 and shows that he is. Yeah, and just a really good crossfire coming in from Jakey. The alley-oop play there was very nice. Able to close him out, and yeah, you hear the loud cheering through the venue. Let's go! Hey man, let's go. Yeah, that was a good round. But I don't know. That was weirdly cathartic to watch. I feel like at this level, you kind of expect there to be more friction in trying to go for some of those plays, but I feel like Conviction was just like super well lined up, and Lurky's just played into it perfectly. Just incredibly well executed. Yeah, we got Monster. We got the top fragger. Dude, wasn't even able to get a kill last round, but he's still buying away the leader of the team. And oh, if he can just get through this smoke, if he can just see anybody, this could be massive. Monster is taken out immediately, but Diaz is taken out by Colsey. The no-scope comes through. Colsey is ganged up on in the corner of, yeah, just the corner. And pretty good start from Lurky. Looks like they're taking it heaven. You know, they could be doing some insane play here. Are they going heaven to hell? Are they going heaven, you know, circling out of heaven? What's the play? What's the play? Unknown leads it into a site. It's going to peek in, and he's going to find something he really likes, which is nothing. But Hut gets the peek through Hut. Was that some damage applied? No damage applied? And now Jakey's going to try and get through Squeaky and clears the smoke. Doesn't see anything. Doesn't know that somebody's ready on top of Hut for him. Probably figure it out now with the way that second smoke was dropped in. Cheese is going to defend it. Looking towards Mini. Not going to find anything. That's fine. Diabetic might be able to get the flank if the timing's good. But yeah, their Opper might just have this locked down. I think that the CTs, Conviction understands this might not be around anymore, and they are, you know, going back to the shadows, going back to the drawing board, and they're gonna have to draw up something for the final round of this half. We're talking buyouts, we're talking, you know, ballsy plays, we're talking sticking it on the bomb even though you might not be able to defuse it. What is gonna happen? You know, I think that on these final rounds of halves, it's sometimes pretty interesting to see it just like go completely normally, like, or maybe like too fast. So could this be a 30-second round? Could we see a team overextend and end it early? Conviction has the opportunity to make this a tie game. Be a pretty nice thing to see going into the second half. Colsey's just looking, trying to find something in lobby, trying to see if anybody's coming through Squeaky, but no such luck. Diabetic gets a few shots through into lobby, doesn't find anything. I think the walls are nicely placed. And it looks like somebody's dove vent. PZ is on that secret agent mission, looking for something. And Colsey might get something that he doesn't like. Something he likes. Excellent kill on Jester, but I don't think he's alone downstairs. Yeah. And the Saints come marching in, trying to give Colsey a hard time, trying to take that lovely, beautiful op away from him. Jakey with the good positioning, the good timing. Just Cheese was completely oblivious. All right, and Jakey is now taken down. So a little bit of retribution for Cheese. Colsey's still proving effectiveness with that op, and we only got one more player. This unknown name I'll never be able to pronounce because it's not normal letters. And knew he was getting hit just from the wrong side. You know, a little too flash to actually make anything about it. Very good round from Conviction. Yeah, just honestly, a nice little back and forth from both sides. Pretty solid stuff. So yeah, with nobody buying away, leading it, I think this is a solid matchup. You know, this is about where we'll start to notice if the map is truly weighted in one side or the other. You know, as everybody always says, maps are. This is where we'll see it. We're getting back to pistols. Not a lot of pistol play in these previous rounds. I feel like we saw some save rounds, but after that, it just kind of spiraled out of control, and they were full buying every single time. And I like that. I like seeing that. Yeah, Unknown is just slamming some shots in with the P2000. Trying to find something. Diaz trying to play the sniper with the USPS. Ooh. Just misses a little bit. Yeah, doesn't know that Monster is right there ready to pick him off, but now he's got the info. Monster's got to swing away. Monster gets the kill, gets to stay alive, gets another kill. Excellent play from Monster. Just, you know, gets a cut short just a little too early. And yeah, Lurky's starting off CT side pretty nicely. Bomb defuse, you get that money. You can do full AKs except for Diaz, but even then. Honestly, what Monster did that last round was kind of insane. I am shocked he was able to live that long. The positioning just seemed like very, you know, something he shouldn't have been able to get away with. But I guess, you know, he might be doing the Chiefs thing of doing rituals before the match in order to make good things happen. Ooh, the complete denial of information. Ooh, Majester gets to peek out and gets deeged. One deeged by Diabetic. You know, one's in the chat for Diabetic. Yeah, trying to lock it down. Cheese locking it down on Jakey. But I think Jakey might be the only one in lobby. This could be a good swell of misinformation. Got to see something. A little bit of light from the T side. Some shots being brought in. Diaz is able to lock it down. Latzera able to, you know, get that retribution. That's my friend. Don't do that. Diabetic going to be sniping into A site with the Deagle. Who has the bomb? It's getting planted. It's on. I can hear some of the players' like actual comms from the side of the room. I just heard one saying, "I can go up vent. I can go up vent." What do you know? Somebody went up vent, and it kind of worked. Nice little double play. Latzera not able to get any damage out. PZ is gonna have to. Oh wait, Diabetic was gonna have to make the stand. PZ was able to get it locked down. A site is taken. The bomb is defused. Lurky's FOMO is now looking pretty strong. 2 rounds of momentum. Could it be that this switch to CT side is what they needed to really break away? It's looking like it. But Conviction's not making it easy. They're getting some good plays. They're getting some good kills. I don't think anybody's walking away from this match thinking, dang, we really got steamrolled. I think this is going to be, you know, one to keep your chin held high to regardless of how it goes. But obviously we want that win so we can survive for the bracket tomorrow. Jester looking into Squeaky, looking outside, not seeing anything because it's smoked out. What can he do? What can Colsey do with the Desert Eagle? We've seen beautiful things happen with the Desert Eagle in these past couple of rounds. And yeah, this is a Deagle full buy from Conviction side. And they're going up against MP7s. Yeah. And they're going up against the world. Cannot believe that this Deagle strat's working out well right now. Unknown is going to get completely hammered, able to get a lot of damage out, but, you know, dies pretty quickly. 1 for 1. That's a better trade than what Lurky's was dealing with earlier, but, yeah. Now it's coming in a little more evenly. The damage is good on CT side. Honestly, Deagle body shots could be good here. They switched to the other guns. Right now we only got one left. Diabetic is going to have to make a stand. I know we got Diabetic fans in the chat. Oh! Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you guys had to hear me do that. That was good. the last shot with the deagle, like, come on. Put that in the next cinematic trailer, that round. It's even on Nuke, you know, the original cinematic trailer's location. And on B site where it ended. So yeah, first round from Conviction. Diabetic, the hero, you know, maybe we should put the op in his hands. Maybe that's what we need to see. Slow play from T side. A lot of slow play this match. What if I want some faster play? What if I want more aggression? Well, you know, you're playing the wrong game. This ain't Call of Duty. Home slice. Yeah, PZ is just peeking, looking for something. Conviction, you know, playing with a lot of money. Colsey's able to get the op again. Just, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Looks like the A defense is kind of cinched up. We're playing outside. We got, you know, Colsey and Monster kind of feeling it out, trying to see if they can find someone. Can't really. Molly's throwing secret stairs, but it's not really anything to anybody at the moment. And it looks like we're gonna try to be sneaking out into A through lobby. A lot of utility getting thrown, trying to cause some disarray. Diabetic's able to get the kill. It sustains a lot of damage, but stays alive. Oh, and this MP7 is not the move right now. Good flash out. Oh, yeah, just taken out before he could get into the vent. I think the team names are mixed up. Oh. Okay. Well, dang, that ruins my my document I was writing on. PZ getting a little bit of damage out. Unfortunately, to our man, a Diabetic. Ooh, and this is a full push out into ramp. PZ's able to get 2 kills, though, and only sustains like 26 damage. That is not a good look for Lurky's side. Yeah, let's keep it on. Diaz just gonna be able to get the op out. You can't escape through hell. You have to descend. PZ, a little bit of visual confirmation on the player on top of ramp, but they are cycling out. We gotta hit the road. We gotta make something else happen with these beautiful 52 seconds of time that we have left on this earth before we get spawned into a new round, or maybe we can get more time by putting a bomb down. The mysteries of life. Unknown. If you hold that angle, you're going to have a very nice surprise, or a very unfriendly surprise, depending on how it's timed and played. Yeah, and just not really firing anything out. Ooh, able to get... Oh. The aiming on, you know, that third player, it was so like, work! Colsey now a man alone, but honestly, it's a good man to have alone. Gonna fake plant, definitely fake plant. Actually a real plant. Maybe should have fake planted. You know, coulda, shoulda, woulda. I guess since I started saying it when he was planning, I can officially say, oh, that's what I would have done. You know, chat, you can confirm that, you can verify. I'm not full of BS. I'm full of legitimacy. Yeah, that was honestly, if they were able to take that at the very end, that would have been crazy. Colsey is looking nice. Colsey's pretty nice with the guns. It's so interesting too because you know, you look at the kill lines and you just kind of figure that Lurkies would be winning, but Conviction's kind of just getting this back off of, you know, round play alone. Pretty good tactics, pretty good stratagems. Already blood for blood has been traded, making this a 4v4. Diage is looking for something, and you know he's gonna have to peek out when he throws the utility. Oh, but only the palm is seen, and yeah, gets to cross over. Timing on that. Jeez, gets to see that smoke dissipate and gets to get a lot on the cleanup, but we gotta wait for it to happen first. Yeah, there's one, but it's through a wall. Ooh, behind alt vent. Cheese can get this lockdown. Diabetic is gonna have to figure something out. Ooh, didn't notice vent. I think the view of the vent player was blocked by the gun. Okay, now he notices it, and now PZ's got to deal with ladder inaccuracy in order to make a stand, and you know, just gonna have to run up after smoke pops. What's it gonna be? What's gonna happen? Are you even looking the right way? You're still kind of looking a little too far up. Nobody's up there. Ooh, dealing with a real bad crossfire coming in from mini and from sight. Ugh. What are you doing, PZ Shoes? Do you save a simple AK? Do you try and do something to force the other players to lose their lives? Nah, we're running away. We're keeping it together. And Lurky's FOMO is able to get back on the board in this second half. Kind of playing a little behind right now. That might be the shot in the arm they were looking for, but who's to say? Things could go either way so quickly. We got a 3-in, 2-out split. Kind of looks like the play on T side is a little more aggressive. I guess there are people playing forward on outside, but they're not actually pushing quite yet. Yeah, PZ I think has the right idea, just needs to wait for any sign of life before letting this Molotov go. And yep, there it is. There's the sign of life. Not quite getting it in there to actually do damage. This nade might come in handy. No, not quite. Yeah. Just missing the through the door jam a little bit. Jester's waiting for someone to show their face outside. Someone to show their face who's trying to go into mini, but not quite finding it. And it looks like the boys, the Lurky's boys, are getting back inside. They're going to have a little conversation. They're going to have a little powwow. Huddle. PZ needs to be ready. Ooh, the way that his opponent was stutter stepping and just kind of, you know, it was perfect. Not lined up at the crosshair conveniently at all. PZ having the crosshair on the headshot. Don't know what happened there. I think it was just like a little too much movement occurred before the shot. And now PZ is just getting walked into sight by Lurky's FOMO. Wolsey coming in with the op. PZ's taken down. Now it is a definitive, you know, A versus B split. The CTs are completely upstairs. Diage gonna try and get something going here. Misses the op shot. Is taken down by Latzera, and Diabetic gets a kill of his own. Cheese is playing that stealth game. This is that Metal Gear Solid 4. Not gonna find anything this way. And I think that it's time to retreat. Conviction giving up another round to Lurky's FOMO, who are in a bit of a run. And, yeah. The teams are both, they're both putting numbers up. We got double digits for everybody. Ain't nobody looking like a slouch anymore. I know Diabetic, you know, there was a point where I think they were the only one kill member in the game. But that's the thing of the past. We're in a new era. So yeah, who's it gonna be? We got 4 rounds left before a potential overtime. Conviction just needs to get 2 more to stay alive, but with this kind of wave that we're on, it could just be Lurky's moment. Definitively, we'll know in 4 rounds. We're playing cheap on Conviction side. Diaz, nothing but a pistol to his name. Trying to find some easy kills. No head, no helmet, no armor. Cheese gonna get in this interaction and loses it to Jakey. An excellent start for Lurky's FOMO, who may just be able to use the player advantage in order to take this round. We got some interesting, quieted play in the lobby. PZ playing this ultra defensive angle, looking for something. Diaz and Unknown are shooting in the right direction, but just the players behind cover a little too hard. Now they think it could be B. There's just no information that's been conveyed by Lurky's FOMO side. And, ooh, the utility spam coming out of Hut. PZ gets the headshot with the Mag 7, but it doesn't kill. Unfortunate. Never trust the Mag 7. I'm a Nova guy. And yeah, Unknown's taken down. Not a single player on Lurky's side is taken out, but there's still time for things to happen. If anybody, Diaz should be going hard. What do you got to lose? You have a pistol, you have no armor. Like, you haven't made any financial investment at all. In fact, it might make more sense to die. Jester, on the other hand, is just playing for exit frags. Please come my way. Please let me frag. And Diaz is taken out. Again, that it basically means nothing for Conviction. But you know, maybe it slowed them down a little bit. Maybe Colsey and Diabetic only died because of the slowdown that occurred in that lobby kerfuffle. But yeah, 10-10. We're all tied up. Everybody's got a fighting chance, but you know, the money, the economy on Lurky's side is looking so good. Looks like it's a big attempt to try and communicate an outside play, but the player's positioning on T side. PZ with the free smoke kill. Very good. Just knew a common enough position to get it going. Incredible. Ooh, but the smoke clears, allowing Colsey to take out Diaz. Takes a lot of damage himself, but you know, you can't be upset with a frag. We have traded blood for blood in very interesting ways already. We have manipulated our way around smokes. We can see through things now. Cheese is poking out, trying to get a kill, trying to find something. Throws the molly in, denies. Wow, able to get on the edge of his run, gets a free headshot like it was nothing. And yeah, oh, the denial is happening. Yep. Cheese gets the kill. Colsey's got 7 HP to his name. This could be Conviction's run back. Yeah. Take it out through the smoke. A lot of through the smokes that match. At least 3. If there are any I didn't see, you know, those don't count. They don't count. It's hard to watch a match like this and think, who is the better team? Conviction taking the tactical timeout, you know, mulling it over. You know, we just got that win, but what do we do now? We cannot afford to lose. I don't want to play overtime. I don't want to make every match that I play today overtime. I want to go home to my hotel. I want to sleep in a bed. But yeah, again, these stat lines, I don't think there's any shame held by any player with the way they've been playing today. It's a pretty good look. We're all looking pretty good, and I'm feeling pretty good. What about you, chat? You feeling pretty good? We happy to be watching Counter-Strike on this level? I feel like this is such a fun and interesting level to be watching it at, you know? This live in-person event, but it's not like, you know, overblown. Not to say that I don't like those overblown events. I love them. But something here, it's a little more intimate. It's a little more personal, you know? We're witnessing players on their journey trying to get to the next level, trying to prove themselves, not just through online tournaments, you know, HLTV, Face It, all that stuff. I'm being told by chat that the team names are wrong again. So maybe me mentioning that earlier, I was right. And I feel like these chat members might know names to teams, so. PZ has been very comfortable looking at a trophy this whole half. Always trying to find something going on there. Gets a nice little assist on the smoke from Jester. Able to play it just a little longer. Really slow play coming in from Lurky's side. Yeah, just super slow play. Looks like it's got to be A. Good smoke thrown. Molotov useless, nobody there. But at least now you can confirm. Jakey's not going to find anything quite yet, but you know, look at the balcony on Heaven, the rafters, whatever you want to call them. PZ getting the push into ramp. PZ gets the tiniest of tags, but doesn't take any damage himself, so technically it's a win. But, you know, now we're pushing down on a ramp. We're descending. Lurky's has made it completely well known what their intention is. The utility is coming out. Things are getting loud. Things are getting messy. Latzera lining up for double doors. Doesn't see the player through the smoke of the Molotov. And that damage is being traded pretty effectively. We got someone who dove vent. I don't think that any of the CTs are aware of that. And I think that that could be, you know, a life and death situation. Colsey, diabetic, monster, completely taking it down. Nice, excellent spray at the end there. You know, a lot of assisted damage helping him get there, but real good stuff. (11-11). Here we are again. Break those windows. I got to be able to throw utility in there if I want to. Some damage being traded from this utility. Looks like a little bit of Molotov, a little bit of frags. Jester's taken out by Monster. Diaz looking for something. And honestly, getting that with the MP7 versus an AK, not bad. Cheese is able to return on Diabetic with the M4. Jakey getting PZ taken down. The damage is looking a little even. The T's are able to sneak into ramp. They're going to make things loud. They should be able to give away their position. CTs are going to have to catch up. It's do or die right now. This is preventing overtime. Overtime chance for your team. For the opponent. My bad. My bad. But the bomb is down. And the spots are assumed. Monster is ready. Who is going to come out? Who is going to give Monster the time of his life? Bullets are traded. Cheese potentially has eyes on the guy through double doors, but not quite yet. Looking to smoke out. Looking to maybe do a ninja defuse. Can't quite do it. Is aware of the situation. Is backing out. It's going to take us to 12 rounds for the T side. Monster's trying to get out. Looking for this exit frag. Can't get it. And now we're going on to the match point. Lurky's FOMO can take it. Right here, right now. Or Conviction. Because it sounds like the team names might be wrong still. We're setting up. Looks like we are only expecting an A play. And honestly, with how the T's are coming through and lined up, I think they might be onto something. Diabetic gets the opening frag on Jester. Makes it a little lopsided. Monster playing HUD. Diaz keeping eyes on Squeaky. Doesn't want to let anybody through. And PZ playing this ramp angle like he always does. Doesn't have the M4 this time. Rocking with an MP7, but you needed that utility. Is it going to come through? He's going to need to deny Jakey entrance because this ramp push has been so effective for T side this half. Lazzera quietly rotating outside with the team. We still have one person, that being Jakey, playing this sort of ramp war of attrition. Colsey gets that off. Jakey able to get the kill, and this pretty much should wrap it up, especially with that headshot. Diaz has his work cut out for him, and yeah, you can see these little mouse wobbles. This is exactly what I do when I'm put into shitty clutch situations. Don't put me here. I don't want to be here. Yep. Colsey's able to close it out with the op. And yeah, there you have it. Pretty good first match of the day, if I do say so myself. Little bit of confusion on the team names. I just want to get confirmation from production on who was who. Yeah, but that's the start of the day. You know, the festivities are underway. We're seeing players kick ass. We're seeing, you know, evil kills through smoke. We're seeing players maintain their strategies and their positions all throughout the half. And you know, that's what Counter-Strike's all about, baby. These little bits of personality. You know, what makes you the player that you are? Is it that you're erratic and unpredictable? Is that you start bad and then you start to blow up like Diabetic? Is that you're just on it all the time like Colsey and Monster? You know, what is it? What player are you? We'll find out what player these next two teams got after the break. By the way, Conviction won 13-11. So Conviction, that was you know, Colsey, Monster, Diabetic. Yeah. I don't like that one of those guys has that really messy string of text as his name. I think I need to ask somebody, what do I call him? Because I can't read that. I cannot read that. Nobody can read that. It looks like it's like easy enough to like decipher into English letters, but they don't look like anything. Anyway, whatever. We'll be back. We're taking a little break. You know, got to get the next matches set up. Production's got to do some stuff. And I wouldn't mind getting some water. Throat's getting a little dry. So later, but not too much later.